Hi Alan, Mylene.
Hey, good
Long
to see
time.
you. Come over.
How's it been?
Good.
Okay.
We're slowly getting there.
Yeah, I know.
How's everything going with your new home so far?
So far, so good.
Coming along.
We're coming along. We're starting to do all the loose furniture now. So it's really starting to take its full shape. We have all the design. We love everything about it, and now we're filling in with the loose furniture. So it's really coming together nice. Yeah.
All right.
At least there are a few sections that we are in love with it.
Yeah.
That is complete,
Like your office here.
my office. I love my office.
Yes.
And the main entrance.
Yes.
All right. Good to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah.
All right. So you came to us, right, through a recommendation
Yes.
from a friend.
Yes.
So what was it about their experience or ours that made you feel confident in choosing us?
Well, we actually went to the job that project you guys had completed, and we checked it out, the quality, the design, everything, and we loved it. And the homeowner had nothing but great things to say about you, and we always go by recommendation.
Right.
And so yeah, we felt that you guys were the team that would probably work for us.
Right.
And then when we actually met you, and we felt really comfortable straight away, and you seem to have your the kind of designing skills to bring our project to fruition, the way we wanted it, and you did, and we love it.
And I think the main thing for me is more about you willing to listen instead of throwing things in front of us saying, oh, check this out, check that out.
Okay.
That's true.
We interviewed 3 companies before we come to you directly. And those 2 in the beginning is more about themselves, telling us about how well they are doing, how big of a company they are from, and they will show us some projects that they did that is not impressive at all.
Yes.
We look at it, it was like, what? That's it?
Yes.
Okay.
But then
Yeah,
with you kind of like asking questions, like you're asking what we want, what we're looking for, what our budget, and you more about us.
Very detailed, very Mylene explains it very well, that you were listening to exactly what we were asking. Some designers that we've dealt with in the past, they have their own design and they don't really want to deviate from that.
Right.
They see your project the way they would want it, and they push that way. Whereas you guys were very accommodating to whatever crazy ideas we had, and went with it, and smooth those designs out to what has become what we absolutely love, So that was most important. We just felt a really good rapport with you guys from the straight away, and that
is very important to us.
Yeah, that's really important.
I remember we were doing it online, right?
Yeah, because it was on during the COVID time.
Yes, it was actually
the pandemic time.
And also we were out of the country, of course, and we were doing a lot of, at the very beginning, a lot of it was online. Exactly, you guys were producing, drawings and renderings, and then sending them to us, and then we were like, this might work. This was really good, or we could tweak this. So it was a very good relationship from the very get-go.
Yeah.
All right. Good to hear that. Okay. Can you share an example of how that played out during this project?
Oh yes, actually many of the designs.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean just the front entry we probably changed 2 or 3 times.
Yep.
I would see something online or a design that would take my fancy. I would sort of send it to you, and then you guys would render it into to the actual design of our home. And it happened over and over again where we changed things or tweak things, and you guys were able to straight away get onto what my vision was. It wasn't like you had to drag it out of me, so I would give you something, and you guys were straight away able to pick up on that. And
the good example is our master bedroom ceiling.
Oh yes, that is a great example. I mean, we probably went 3 or 4, maybe 5 different designs on that.
No, I don't know about that one.
You guys were so patient. A lot of people would say, "Oh my God, can you just make a decision?" But we kept tweaking it, and the end result was perfect. It fits exactly what we would envision, to be.
Yeah.
And it happened in, numerous parts of the design throughout the house.
Right.
I mean, it was a complete remodel, renovation, so there was a lot to do and a lot to design.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it happened over and over again, and you guys were so patient. That was the thing. You never got upset and said, "Oh, you know, you guys are changing all the time.
Yeah.
You know, this is, you know." So it was very, very comfortable. You know,
the detail is the key.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, and you guys are very detailed.
Like the one in the kitchen ceiling. I mean,
Yeah,
or dry
yeah,
kitchen
yeah.
ceiling.
Oh, okay.
That one is a hard one.
All right.
Yeah.
Right? There are few hard ones that you guys are.
Yeah,
really,
the stainless steel rose gold ceiling. I mean,
Yeah.
they're very difficult. You know, we
Yeah.
had to have the engineering side of things to strengthen the ceiling to take that weight. You know, the design, I think we changed a little bit. We went from 3 equal panels to the cut up triangular, and you guys were just great. You just went with it. Gave us great renderings to go by. I'm a very visual person, so I like to see a picture of it or how it's going to be before I can make that decision to go for it. And you guys did a fantastic job on all the renderings of it. Yeah, so
I think another important thing about your team is that you have a designer, you have a drawer, whatever it is, but what makes me feel more comfortable is that you have engineering background. So whatever you guys draw, at least you have that concept saying that what is secure. It's not something that just stick on top of it or whatever, right?
Yeah, your
You
architectural
have that,
drawing,
and
your
that makes me
background,
feel so comfortable.
which makes you so much more qualified.
Right.
You're not just a design team. You have the experience with the actual technical part of the actual making it happen on the job. And there was times too that we noticed that your suggestions for strength and safety, you know, were brought to the front to make sure that, hey, it's going to look nice, but we don't want it to be a problem down the road.
Right.
So that's very important too.
You want something to draw.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We cannot have things last a year and then whoops, it's falling off the ceiling. Oh, no, so that's another big plus for you guys as well, is that you have that extra
knowledge,
tools in your toolbox, you know, for the design and the project, you know, overall.
During the build, right? You also said that we are sharp at observing the site and catching defects or flaws that others might miss. Did you feel that it helps make the whole process smoother and give you a peace of mind?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm a you know, very fastidious, fussy person. I want everything to be perfect, and the thing is that sometimes even I would try to see everything, but sometimes the project is so big, you miss things. So you're coming to the site regularly and checking on what the carpenters and the installers are doing, and they did make mistakes. You know, they did make mistakes, and you caught it. Which, you know, is much easier to fix while they're here than the job to be finished and then asking them to come back. That is so important. And there was, you know, luckily there wasn't too many of those mistakes, but the ones that were important, and the fact that you were able to see them straight away and know, hey, this is not what my design is, and then we were able to fix it, and that's a huge bonus as well, you know.
Definitely.
Because we have to live with it. And you know, and if something's wrong and then you're annoyed by it every day because it never got fixed in the first place, that's a pain, especially for somebody who's fussy like me. So you guys were fantastic on picking up problems. Luckily, again, we didn't have too many, but when they did occur, they were picked up quickly and taken care of. So that was fantastic.
All right, did you hear that? All right. Okay, how did you find, or how did you feel about the balance between our professional design input and incorporating your own preferences and needs?
Again, this is we were so lucky with you guys. I mean, this design is very ultra modern. It's not for everybody, and you guys were able to pick up on our vision and go with it. So that made it so much easier for us, because we weren't trying to fight your ideas or whatever. You just said, hey, this is what you want. We'll give you 2 or 3 different ideas of it, and one of them was always going to be perfect, and it was. And that's the beautiful thing about your team, is that you're able to do that. You're not forcing your ideas or your opinion about something. You say, is this what you're envisioning? Is this what you want? And that is paramount. You know, a lot of designers, they have their own vision and they try to, you know, convince you that it should be this way. But you know, at the end of the day, it's our house and we have to live with it every day. And we loved the fact that you guys were able to, you know, and there was times when you did 2 or 3, 4 designs and you didn't even complain about it. But one of those designs was always the one that, oh, that's it, we got it, you know. And we love that, you know. So like I said, that's why we're so happy.
The willingness, basically, is the willingness of listening
and working with us,
Working with us.
No complaining, just okay, let's have a look at that, you know, and got it. And it always came out perfect. So no, we're very, very happy with that.
Okay.
Yep.
But have you guys engaged, deal with designers before us? Means like in your past,
he did all the time.
Well, I have
because of his business before.
I was a contractor. So I deal with a lot of designers, and some designers are very, very strong-willed. And because of that will, their vision is in their mind, and they tend to push that vision and say, no, you're looking at this wrong, or they see it differently, but it's not really their home. So they push too hard for something that they think looks better, but the homeowner might not have that same vision that they see, and at the end of the day, they live there. So what we love the fact is that you never push back and said, no. But you did give an opinion, which was great, which actually helped us get to the right choice, because we weren't always, you know, our vision wasn't always right. And when you guys were able to say, maybe think about something like this, it ended up being, you're actually right. So, you know, with your experience and your design skills, you mesh together perfectly. You know, you would put your input in, but not overpower what we were, we're trying to get to. So it worked out perfectly. Like that, and that's why we were so happy with your team and everything that dealing with you guys. You know. Yeah,
and also the way that when you explain stuff, you give a reason why you think that way. Yes, exactly. It wasn't like, I think this. Yeah, exactly. You would say, hey, I think this because this reason. Right. Which totally makes sense. Yeah. Because a lot of times we would, especially myself, I'd have my idea, but then I realized, no, what you were saying is making complete sense, and it's a better way of doing it. So we got to what we want, maybe in a different way, but it was the right way, you know, from your guys' experience, you know. Right. So fantastic. Yep. Okay. Wow.
All right.
You should be.
Yeah.
It's a good
very
job.
Proud.
I have a very good team, honestly. Okay. Were there any challenges or areas, right, where you think we could improve? Whether in design, communication, or project management, maybe? To be quite honest, not really. Not you guys know, because you guys you were always available to us. You know, that was a huge thing too. Some times when you're dealing with especially huge companies, they're a bit elusive. They've got other big massive projects, and you did have other projects going on, but you were always taking phone calls out of the blue. You guys
would get back to us.
You would get back to us in a really timely manner about things. And when we did make changes, those changes were done quite quickly, so we didn't even have to wait to see the results. So no, there's nothing really I can complain about that, because everything was perfect, you know, and that's a huge. It was a huge. It gives you comfort to know that you're really into the project, you know. That's what we always felt like. You were right along for the ride. It's interesting for you as much as it is for us to do the project, you know. Where it's not just like another job, or you know, just hurry up and get it done. You guys were right in there, even if you thought we were. Oh, these guys are crazy. What are they doing? What do they want? But you went with it. You never complained. You never, and you always went with what we wanted, and the tweaks were done in the right way and the right time. So it was perfect. All right. Okay. Keep it up. All right. I think this is last two questions. For someone, right, who's considering hiring us, what would you tell them about working with us? But go with you guys. If you're looking for a design team that listen, that are super professional, that are attentive, that are just all around really cool people.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with your team. I mean,
Yeah.
they can look all over the place. You know, your pricing is really, really good. Reasonable. You guys are really reasonable. I mean, there's nothing I can say to complain about. Honestly, nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
which is very rare when you're dealing with outside entities. You know, because homeowners can always be difficult. And I think that the fact that you guys so attentive, so switched on, have a lot of experience, very depth and experience in all fields, not just one area. That's a big bonus too. I think I couldn't not recommend you to anybody. I think people would be crazy to go with anyone else.
Right.
I think sometimes a smaller company too,
Yeah.
they're much better at being all of those good things, all those good qualities. Whereas bigger companies huge companies tend to be more elusive.
Yeah.
They're not as attentive to you because they've got other big projects going on. Not that you guys didn't have projects, you had other big projects going on, but you always found the time for us, no matter what crazy stuff we were coming up with. And we would highly recommend you guys and say to anybody who is looking to do a really cool renovation,
Yeah.
go with you
definitely.
guys. You know, I mean, if they need it personally from me, I couldn't give it more recommendation, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, we have been so lucky to find you guys, you know.
Oh, thank you. Right. Is there anything else you guys like to add to your experience for your house?
Oh, involving you guys, you mean, or just the whole? Yeah.
The whole house?
No.
Yeah.
We love our house. I mean, we wake up here every day, and we're very blessed to have a beautiful home in such a beautiful area and a beautiful country. And I think just dealing with you guys made the whole project just so much easier. I mean, I know horror stories where people, you know, had a lot of big problems with their designers or their team, and we just never had anything to complain about you guys. Nothing. I mean, I was never upset with you about anything because you guys were just always on point, and the fact that our vision became your project and you made it happen, and we just absolutely love the result. We love the design from the get-go,
Right.
and everything can be changed a little bit, but the overall result is fantastic. We love it. We love it. And like I said, anybody who's looking to do a project, give these guys a go. You will not be disappointed by any means. You'll love it. You'll love working with them. They're fantastic people and really nice people to be.
Okay.
That makes a big difference too. You know,
Yeah.
really cool people.
All right.
Down to earth.
Yeah.
Very down to earth.
So nothing. You know, if I had to do it all again, or if we do another project, we wouldn't go nowhere else but with you guys.
Thanks for taking the time off to
Absolutely.
No, thank you.
All right.
And anybody that is coming to you and saying, "Can you have recommendation?" If they want to call us and say, "Hey, how are these guys?" Any time, we would
see the
highly
job.
recommend. I don't mind doing a meeting with them. They can come to my house and see the project.
All right.
We would do anything to help you guys with your business because you guys were so fantastic.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
thank you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really,
Thanks.
really enjoyed
you.
working with
All right.
you guys.
Enjoy a new home, huh?
Yeah.
We will.
Now we've got to have the housewarming party and get you guys over. You know.
All right.
And Not in a,
Looking
not
forward
in a,
to that.
Not in a business sense, but just a
All right.
relaxed,
Yeah.
friendly
All right,
sense.
all right.
Yeah. No, we look forward to that.
Enjoy the house, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
Once
exactly.
all the detail stuff's finished, the loose furniture comes in. We're definitely going to have a few
Drinks.
house parties here.
All right. Looking forward to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks,
you.
guys.